Okay, in this video, I'm gonna take y'all guys back to the basics. All right, we're gonna go back to the basics just to refresh all of the people that are on my channel and all those people that are new to my channel. We're just gonna go over the basics again. I always like to do this every now and then, just so that the foundation is covered and you know what the basics are, because you always want to make sure that you well adapted, knowing what the fundamentals are of any science. All right, so let's get into this. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go over the X gate. We're gonna do the X gate, and the X gate is gonna turn this zero state to a one state. Right. So you see the zero state went to a one state when I applied this X gate. So let's go back to the zero state. Press this X. Now and you also see that it went, when I clicked this X gate, not only did it go from the zero state, then when I clicked again, it went from the one state. It went from the zero state to the one state, but it also went back to the one state to the zero state when I clicked it again. But you also see that it went around the X gate, and that's the reason why it's called the X gate, because it goes around the X gate, the X axis, when it's moving around the Bloch sphere or the qubit. That's the reason why it gets the name the X gate, because it rotates around the X axis. All right, so let's do the Y gate. Okay, so I click the Y gate, and now you see the Y gate goes from the zero to the one state, but it does it going around the Y axis. See how it went around the Y axis right here? This is the Y axis. Then I'm gonna click the Y gate again, and then it goes from the one state back to the zero state, going around the Y axis. All right. So now we're gonna do the Hadamard gate. Then I'll get to the Z gate. But let's do the Hadamard gate. And then the Hadamard gate puts the qubit in a superposition, right? So now this qubit is in a superposition. I know you hear a lot in quantum mechanics and in quantum physics and in quantum computers about qubits being, or atoms being, in a superposition. But when you use the Hadamard gate, you're putting the qubit or the atom in a superposition. All right. So this qubit now is in a superposition. Now that it's in a superposition, I can use the Z gate. You only can really use the Z gate when the qubit is not in the zero or the one state. All right. So now we're going to use the Z gate. I'm going to click that. And then the Z gate takes the quantum computer from the initial superposition, and it moves the pointer or the vector from the +1 state to the -1 state. All right, so now this qubit is in a -1 state, right? It's over here. It's in the -1 state, opposite of where it was in superposition right here. Okay, so I covered the X gate, I covered the Y gate, I covered the Z gate, and I covered the H gate, right? All right, so now we're gonna do, let me go back to superposition. All right, so now I'm gonna cover the S gate, right? So from this position, superposition, S gate is gonna take it from here all the way over to here. It's basically gonna make a quarter turn counterclockwise around the equator of this sphere or this atom. All right, so we're gonna press the S gate, and it should go here. All right, so it did a quarter turn around the sphere counterclockwise. And if I want to go back to the superposition, if I want to go clockwise, all I have to do is click the S inverse gate, and that's the S with the dagger here next to it, and it should go back here. Right, it went back here. Now, if I want to do go an eighth turn around the sphere at the equator, and I want to end up here, I click the T gate. Right, so you see that it's in between here and here. I want to go back, or if I want to go not counterclockwise, but I want to go clockwise, eighth turn around the sphere at the equator. Then I just click the T inverse gate, and that's the capital T with the dagger next to it. And it should take me back. All right. So I went over all of the basic gates with you, quantum gates. These are all of the basic quantum gates that I just went over with you. And that's it. That's it.